Hi guys, welcome to home time. Can you believe how hot it is? Look what I've done. I've been a bit naughty. The sale is still on. 50% off plus 10% this week. That's why I did it. And because we're going to Berlin for the weekend, I really wanted some nice new summery things. Because the ladder to the loft is broken. I can't get my summer clothes. Don't you think it's so funny the way as women we can do that? We can give 500, I'm just looking for my selfie stick. We can give 500 reasons to buy something. I can give 500 reasons. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll find the selfie stick and then I'll show you what I've bought. Can you actually believe how different I look on a loose women day and a non-loose women day? And there's just a pool of light that's coming perfectly. And you would think that I was 10 years younger than I am. But if I were to just step over here, drop my neck, take my makeup off. It's just crazy. Anyway, so, gorgeous. If it's gonna be hot. Thought this was cute. This was 50% off as well. Just nice. Simple. Holy bits. This. Oh, hang on. What do you think? It's really difficult doing this without Mark. Nice, isn't it? Got that in a sale. Then I got, this is the sort of thing Kay would say. You look like you're in your pajamas. But they're not pajamas, aren't they nice? Really nice. Just this little thing. I think I got this for a tenner. So nice. Because they had a special 20%, extra 20% off. This. Oh, look how cool that is. Oh, I reckon I could get a suntan through that because it's all holy. Da, 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 da. Do you like? Really simple black dress with like, it's got like a jagged bit. So it goes like, not jagged, what's it like off, skew width. Yeah. That's that. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. I'm going to Berlin. And I have all my new clothes. So, Mark is, oh my God, I can't believe the text he just sent me. Oh my God. Hang on a minute, I've just got to have a row with him. Sorry about that, I had to stop filming because as I was talking to you, a text came through from Mark. So, all I texted him was to say, have you fed the dogs? I can't work out whether they've been fed. Now, we did a whole podcast on this where we ended up having such a massive fight for 72 hours because of this very topic. Because I said, I can never just ask you if you've fed the dogs without you going, well, maybe I didn't this morning, but I fed them every other day. And sometimes I just want to know. I'm not passing judgment. And I literally just wanted to have them been fed. Shall I feed them? And he's come back and go, first time I haven't done it in 2 weeks. Sometimes being married is really hard. I wish that was gin. Anyway, as I was saying, Mark's at the theatre, Maddie's at the theatre. 2 different shows, actually. Maddie's doing this drama course and they are taking them all to see Midsummer Night's Dream. So she's off. So Mum and Dad and Dina and Finley, my nephew, are coming over to dinner. And I'm just moving everything out of the way because I thought, wouldn't it be nice to sit out in the garden? So we're going to take the table out. I've not done any cooking. I've ordered a Lebanese takeaway. So we're having Lebanese food, which means I can make a bit more of an effort with the table. Right, see you in a bit. Oh my God, I went outside. Thought, oh yes, this will be nice. That's a really nice idea that I've just said to subs. Went outside planning to take the table and everything out. It's so bloody hot. It's abort all plans. Stay inside where it's cool. Crazy weather. So, tomorrow we've got an exciting thing going on because, I can't remember whether we told you or not, but we've had this hot tub gifted to us. and it looks so cool. I think you can get about 7 people in it. So tomorrow Stephen is coming and he's going to build a sort of like a platform, I suppose, just out here. Look at the flowers, don't they look lovely? I don't think you can see them. Might will go, what a terrible shot. Look, doesn't that look lovely? So here, see all this mess here. We're going to clean all of this and he's going to put a platform down and then we're going to have the hot tub. We're going to cut all this down so there'll be gorgeous sun that will come down on the hot tub. Except, because we're all quite hot people, we've decided we're not going to have it hot. We're going to have a cold hot tub. There you go. That's a rebel for you. We're going to have a cold hot tub. Say hello to the subs. They've been missing you. You had a nice facial today, didn't you?
I did.
God, don't we look alike? It's weird.
I know, when I walked in the shop, she went, oh, you really look like Nadia. Went, no, I said, she looks like me.
Somebody came up to me the other day on the tube and went, hey, Dina, like that, right in my face. And I just didn't feel like up for it. I went, no. She went, I'm Heather from Sterling Cooper.
Oh my God, no.
I mean, that's 30 years ago.
Do you remember Heather?
Not really.
Oh my God, don't tell Wendy.
Why?
She has Wendy loads of money.
Does she? Or maybe that's why she suddenly ran away then. Here they are. Hello, Betty Teddy.
Oh, sorry.
No, it came early. We were trying to ring you, but there was no answer. The kids started because they were starving.
Sorry.
Say hello to the subs.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Say hello, subs, Teddy.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
You got a tan?
Yeah, too much of it.
It's too hot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on, sit down. Eat. The food is delicious, but don't have the arayas because it's a little bit chilly-ish.
Oh, no, let's have a little bit.
Well, she can, but it's... So this is real Lebanese food. So these little spinach pastries. Here, this is tabbouleh, which is like chopped parsley and tomato and onion. Then we've got kibbe, which is like cracked wheat and lamb. Mum is having a really weird non-Lebanese food, white bait.
I know, just fancy.
So, Dad, what is this? I ordered this because it looked like the sort of thing you'd like. What is it?
It's fantastic. It's aubergines, small aubergines, stuffed with nuts, walnuts and garlic.
Oh,
Yeah. And this is a very popular
Dina,
breakfast.
you'd like that. Breakfast?
Breakfast, yeah.
Mummy, you're hardcore.
Yeah. And
Falafel?
yeah, but that is really very special.
Oh, good, I got you a special one,
Yeah.
Daddy, for my daddy. Fiddly, I'm not showing his face, but I'm showing his falafel. Kiki's having... Oh, this is shawarma, which is like a good doner kebab, like not rubbish meat. And then look at these starters. Now explain to people what we've got.
That looks like matabal, which is aubergine with tahini, and that's hummus, as you know, and that's yogurt, and that's tabbouleh, I think, which is bogle and cracked wheat and green stuff.
And then what's in the middle?
Vine leaves.
And Dina is just having a light meat snack.
I haven't eaten all day.
That's what she keeps saying. There's like 4 cows and 3 chickens in
I'm
there.
just going around
See?
to top up on.
And what's this? This is arayas. So in there's really thin bread. And then inside is a gorgeous lamb.
Gorgeous.
But Mum, it's a little bit peppery. More than chilli, it's peppery. Do you want a
Peppery,
bit?
yeah, it's not
I
chilli.
try a little bit.
Dina has just made a dream come true. I've been banging on about this to Mark because I keep saying, I want to go for a wild swim. Wild swimming is massive now. We go in clear water.
Very hipster.
Is it?
I think
Do I need a beard?
you got one.
And Dina was just ever so casually just said to me, have you seen the new wild water swimming pool?
20 minutes away, but we're not telling you the destination.
We're not telling you where it is.
If you're from the area, you might know.
And what now? We don't want anyone else going there. We want to keep it for ourselves.
If
But,
you know what it is, let us know.
Do you know, because years ago I used to go to the Hampstead Ponds, but there was massive rats in there.
Oh, there'll be no rats in this one, it's new.
So I'm trying to convince one
going,
of my
I'm going.
family to go tomorrow morning.
I'll go, I'm very busy, but I'll
Yes! Yes! A wild swim. At what time?
9:30.
Don't hurt yourself.
mean-
we need you on Wednesday.
Yeah.
We always offer an after dinner massage.
Can you
We always offer an after dinner massage, don't we, Dad? Every
can you
meal.
feel it?
What are you feeling?
Can you feel
The
it?
tension,
You can feel the tension.
the lump.
Do it with your elbow, Finn.
Can you feel? Yeah, a bit down. Yeah, there, that's where. That's it. That's it.
Easy with the elbow, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Down with the elbow.
Thank you,
Down
friend.
with the elbow.
Thank you.
I need to do an all
Really?
round one.
Dina's a bit of a
When
masseuse.
Ramsey nearly
I'm
killed
qualified, Miss.
Right?
I beg you. What was that, Betty? Why don't dogs have a bath every day? We don't even roll in fox shit and we have a bath every day. It's actually quite a good question. We are now food comed. Totally food comed. Are you not? Oh God, I am. I'm so full. And we made sure we've left nothing for Mark. If you're editing this, Mark. Betty, what have you seen? Tell the subs.
Cherries, look, loads of
Very exciting. Let's go and find them.
Before the birds. They're probably
Oh my God. Cherries.
right. Because if they were right, the birds.
Oh, they're huge. Not too bad. Shall we pick them all so they ripen at home?
I don't think that will happen.
Oh my God, there's hundreds of them. Look, subs. Look, subs. Oh, hang on. Oh, I don't know how to get it. Can you see? Dad, do you want to try a plum?
Yeah. Thank you.
Plum or a cherry?
Thank you very much.
Cherry, I mean.
Cherry. Is it
That's not
right?
right.
Try it.
That's not a cherry.
What is it? I just ate it.
It's a green gauge.
He wasn't letting you pull that back.
Nice.
That's from a different tree.
That's from that tree, Mum. I was going to say it didn't look like a cherry.
That doesn't look anything like a cherry. Let's see the stone. That's not a cherry.
What is it? Is it poisonous?
That's what Nan said. When Nan ate one, she got really scared.
Oh, I
that
think
was
it is a
poisonous.
cherry. It's just not ripe and it's so big.
Come and look.
Cherries don't get
Yeah, that is a cherry.
Dina, come and look at them.
I've seen them.
They're heavy. It's heavy with cherries.
No, these are plums, you donut.
I was going to say, I thought it was a plum.
They're obviously plums.
They are, listen,
They're plums.
these are plums. They're bloody plums.
Well, it always used to be.
Oh, it is a
cherry.
plum.
The
That's a
cherries
plum.
there, the cherries
Bloody
there.
hell, this family's got no future in gardening.
But you've never had a plum tree.
She has. There we go, look.
It's not right.
It's totally right. It's delicious.
Is it?
Mmm.
You're going to dilate up.
Do you want one, Kiki?
Plum.
Mmm.
Well, are there any on your lovely green gauge tree over there?
They taste so green. I
They're
love
yellow.
green gauges. Oh, the breeze is nice. Dina, have you seen our wild roses?
Same here, look. Yeah. The same thing.
Walking over there without my shoes on. God knows what's in that garden.
Oh, my friend.
Green gauges?
Well, that used to be a plum tree. It turned into green gauges, and that was always a cherry tree.
Mmm.
Mum will stand with something.
Dina's picking loads. Picking cherries, picking cherries. Do you remember that song we used to sing when we were kids, Dina?
Dad, Kiki, get me a basket, please.
I can't.
Basket.
A bowl. Oh, I love it when my hair's done for work. My hair, look at that. Doesn't
Still
it look
looks
nice?
Still looks nice.
Picking cherries. Me and my sisters used to do this song on and on and on. Picking cherries, picking cherries, picking cherries
how did
on
you
the
get
tree.
that from?
Picking cherries, picking cherries, picking cherries off the tree. We were very inventive. And then we'd do it all again. Picking cherries, picking cherries. Picking cherries off the tree. Picking cherries. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
That one's a soft one.
Is it nice?
Oh my God, it's so sweet.
Try that one. Some of them are hard. Leave the harder ones.
Oh! Oh my God, so good.
Sorry if I spat your face. Oh my god.
Right, leave the rest. They need to ripen now. I've got a bit overzealous. That one's nice. Try that one.
Oh my God, it's sharp. It's like a bit sharp.
They're nice.
But sharp when you get to the skin.
Oh, face.
Right.
Look at this, subs. Look, Carol, what many of you may not know, me and Carol McGiffin were great friends years and years ago, and me and Betty and Carol were great friends, a triplet, and we went away a couple of times, and Carol have just sent some photos. Let me show you these. Look.
Look at your face. Look at your face.
Oh my God. I look like Maddie there. Carol's smoking.
I can't get back. What's happened to my...
Isn't that funny?
It's stuck.
So tell the subs, where were we? There.
Puerto Banús, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all had a long weekend together.
Very long weekend.
Oh, there's the other one, look. Turn it round. Turn it better, I can't see.
I don't know what I'm supposed
turn
to be
the
doing.
camera to the camera.
Probably Mum's filming. It's probably
There it is.
Betty.
Look. Oh, me and Carol. Oh, that's so brilliant.
It's not food. What are you?
I'm trying to find it. There's Betty and me. Oh my God. That was the Hotel de Marcos de Felipe to something, wasn't it?
Is that where you and Betty had that laughing fit?
That was the Marriott.
No, that was a different one.
That was the Marriott.
So the other day on Loose Women, we were talking about that holiday in the pre-meeting, and we were talking about the cost of things. And Carol, we were talking about the shoes that we bought, and Carol went, "Oh, well, I'll have a look and see how much they were." I was like, "What? You're talking about almost 20 years ago, 15 years ago." Anyway, guess what? I never knew she used to study to be an accountant. She was able to call up on her phone her spreadsheet from our holiday. She told where we ate, what we ate. We went here, we had bondigas, we went over there, we had potatoes, patas, tapas. The shoes that I bought.
You mean patatas bravas?
Yeah, patatas bravas. The shoes I bought with the red dots on.
Yeah.
Showed the prices of everything.
My God, and she's such a dozy article. You
She's
wouldn't
not
think that.
dozy.
No, I know she's not. She's lovely.
But she fakes dozy.
Yeah, she's very clever at baking.
But you would love to see that.
I would.
I was like, there it was. Oh yeah, because I took a taxi, because I can see here where I've logged it. So and so. So I thought. So
But
I
that
said.
was
So
really
that whole
big.
time we were all just buying drinks for each other and eating stuff. You knew every single thing you were spending. She went, "Oh yeah, I always do."
Yes, but that was before the days of really mobile.
No, it's written down on a spreadsheet. She's photographed it all. She's got it all logged into her phone.
But that was a long time before we were using our phones so extensively.
No, she's photographed her spreadsheets.
I know, but we weren't doing things like that.
No, but
in
obviously,
those days.
whenever she got her phone, she loaded up all her stuff onto her phone.
Crikey.
Unbelievable. There's a
Why?
teenager.
Too green.
So Betty has a theory because Cherry Greengage Gate continues. Blood has been spilt, but certain family members have left the house because we could not decide whether this is a cherry, a plum, a greengage,
I would
or
like
a gift
you,
from God.
Everybody, I would like you to witness the stone, which is a cherry pip.
So, Betty, you think this cherry tree had sex with a greengage tree, is that
I
right?
tell you what, I know. That tree, when you first came here, had damsons on it. And then it turned, the plums, the things coming off it were green, and we thought they were greengages.
Right.
And now, that tree out there, which we know was always a cherry tree, has suddenly turned into these things, which are not cherries, and they're not plums,
And they're not giraffes.
and they're what we used to call, when we were kids, we used to call them cherry plums. And that
Covering
is-
all bases.
And that
Or
is-
even cherry plum greengages.
That is a cherry plum. That is a cherry pip. It's not plums.
Would
though,
anyone
is it?
like to clear this up? As I say, blood has been spilt, family members have
You can
left.
see the little bum.
Kiki
Look.
thinks it's a cherry. Oh
You
no,
can
Kiki doesn't
see
want to
the
be
little
shown.
bum.
Does a bum make a cherry?
No, no.
Oh, a bum makes a
bum makes a
plum.
plum.
Obviously.
A bum
That's why I'm
plum.
saying it's a
Obviously.
It's a
plum.
bum plum.
It's a bum plum.
Oh my god.
Or bum bum.
Why did you run-
It's a bum plum. Dad, what do you think it is?
It's a bum plum.
There you go. From the guru himself. He has spoken. It is a bum plum.
The person who's never seen a cherry in his life has now decided that it's a bum plum. Do you know?
Bum plum.
You know, plumbago is a homeopathic remedy.
Is it?
Yes.
What do you do? Stick it up your bum?
Well, it is for the runs.
It is for the runs. So if you get the runs, do you stick it up your bum?
Something like that.
But I want more on the fact that you said that tree has fertilised that tree over. When did this happen? Did they go roaming in the dead of night,
One night
looking
when
for love?
Nobody was looking, and all the bees were doing something else somewhere else. No, the bees were buzzing between the two, and they deprived of us a cherry tree. They deprived of us a beautiful black plum tree, and now we've got loads of cherry plums. Well, luckily,
Which you're now 100% sure is a cherry plum. We've got a hybrid, dirty dog, mishmash of a fruit.
Well,
But let's face it, though
tell
we all
you-
went, we only did that because it was from the garden. Actually, it was pretty disgusting.
I tell you, the one good thing about it is the birds aren't eating them, which they always
I'm
used
not
to do
fucking
with the
surprised, they're horrible.
They're not ripe. Well, I tell you, the day these ripen, you won't see one on the tree because the birds will have had them all. They know when they're ripe.
Can they ripen off the tree?
I shouldn't think so.
So we've picked them for
They'll
no
be
reason.
like all the
We've
horrible
merely
fruit we get
picked
in the
them so the birds
supermarket.
don't get them.
You know all that horrible fruit we get in the supermarket, which is picked before it's ripe and then brought over, hoping that it will ripen on the way. Well, it doesn't. It just tastes disgusting.
How did this start?
God knows. It's like everything in this family, Kiki. Where does it start? But all I can
How?
say is my poor young daughter has had some pretty terrifying grandparents' tales from the fireside. This evening, she may not sleep.
There's lots more where they came from.
So this might be my only contribution. I seem to be, most nights when I'm out in London, I seem to be waiting to pick up Maddie from a theatre. So there's the Bridge Theatre through there. She's gone to see A Midsummer Night's Dream with her theatre group at the Guildhall. Look at the sunset over there. Can you see that? Look at that. Oh, see that? Anyway, I'm just here by Tower Bridge. Look at that. You don't get that sort of visuals every day, do you? And look at this. This is like, there's people picnicking by the river. It's about 9 p.m. Look, people just hanging out. I've never been down here. Couldn't even imagine that this was all here. Crazy. If you have a look over here, look. There's Tower of London there. See the Tower of London? Look at the sky over there. Hang on. I'm just going to press the... Look. Oh. It's over the Thames. It's almost as red as that spot on my nose, which is really hurting. So anyway, yes, so Maddie's here. Anyway, I went out to meet Nanny Di at the Almeida Theatre to see a play, which was so bad I had to leave. So I've come here to pick up Maddie, and she's seeing, as I said, A Midsummer Night's Dream with Gwendoline, the actress Gwendoline. I forget her surname, but she's from Game of Thrones. Look at that. Can't get enough of that. I'm going to have to take a photo of that for Instagram. So anyway, and then I'm going back home. Nadia's had Betty and Teddy over, and so this is probably going to be my only contribution in this home time vlog. Look, just look at that.
Bye, guys.
Good night.
Say bye to the subs, Mum.
Bye.
Say bye to the subs, Teddy. Say bye,
I'll
subs.
see you again
Bye-bye.
if I survive the cherry
Bye-bye.
plum.
The cherry plums.
Thank you for a lovely dinner. Thank you.
Thank you, Daddy.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't go changing. Missing you already. Ta-da.
I think you should say, please go changing.
Right, I'm going to film you going off, and then we're going to set it to music, okay?
Give our
So
love.
give me something from behind.
Give our love to Maddie and Mark.
I will. You'll see her on
Open
Wednesday.
invitation, if
She
you
can
like.
tell you all her stories. Turn away. It's just too damn sweet watching them go.
Do you know what they call this building behind us? This is the London Mayor's office. And when it was built for Ken Livingstone, the first London Mayor, they called it, because of how it looked, Ken's Bollock. They did, because it looks like a testicle. You know how every building in London has to have a name like the Gherkin or the Cheese Grater, things like that. Well, that's Ken's Bollock. Of course, it was Boris Johnson's Bollock for a little while. Anyway, I'm gonna turn around and film. It's quite nice down this promenade. Can you see that? The reflection. Look at that. That's crazy ass colour. That's like what is it? Tequila sunrise. Isn't that beautiful? Should take a photo. No, you need to press the background. This is me trying to take a photo whilst filming. There you go. I'll go on my Instagram. Or should I just do normal? Sort of, normally I feel like an absolute twat filming myself talking, but because there's so many tourists here and absolutely no one speaking English and no one knows who the hell who anyone is or anything, it's kind of, I feel quite anonymous because everyone has got their cameras out, because you've got that over there and you've got that over there. Anyway, just over there through the trees is the theatre that my dear little Maddie's at. She's had such a good week, and this is the beginning of her second week at the Guildhall Summer School of Acting. And I think she had the actor who played Brian May in Bohemian Rhapsody today came in to give her a lesson in audition techniques. You know, you've got to learn the trade, even of being an actor. It doesn't just happen. Well, this is one of the few theatres I haven't been to. It's that lovely moment in life where your children, they start to have experiences beyond the experiences you've had, and their world broadens. And I just hope my world doesn't narrow. Anyway, and weirdly, Nanny Di lives just the other side of that bridge, but she's actually at the theatre that I left. So there you go. What a weird night. I feel like a tour rep. Anyway, here's the theatre, the Bridge Theatre, which is where Maddie is seeing her show. And here, look at that. I've never been in there. And here is a poster of the show she's seeing, and you'll recognise the woman from Game of Thrones.
God, just had an absolutely exhausting Love Island, because we do a live in every commercial break, and it was all very shocking and surprising. Mark's still out, and I just laid back. It's just quiet. Kiki's just gone up to bed, and I thought, I have not stopped talking since God knows what time this morning. I'm so exhausted. I'm going to try and stay up to see Mark and Maddie in, but you know when you just know you're going to end up on a snoof, I can't say, a sofa snore. That's what I'm going to end up doing, a sofa snore. I can't speak.
Now wandering along a part of London. I'm still waiting for Maddie. It's about 10:30 now. Must be a long play, or a long version of the play. And I'm walking along, you might recognise this area. This is, I think this features in Bridget Jones's diary, Butler's Wharf. It's a really, look, all the old walkways from when the warehouse workers would be pushing things like tea and all the produce that they were bringing from the River Thames, pushing it back into warehouses back there, and they'd all come and crowd on these, on the edges of these buildings, looking for work. But look, it's really atmospheric, isn't it? Look at that. There's no one here. Makes you think of Jack the Ripper and all that sort of stuff, which is a little bit worrying. So there endeth the tour of around Tower Bridge. Maddie's called. I'm going to get her. And that's probably the end of tonight's vlog, home time. So, see you tomorrow.